Welcome to our next video. We're talking about measures of dispersion. We talk about the variance and the standard deviation. When talking about every single value that's possible, we talk about the population. If we do a sample, which means only a small part of the population, the formula is going to be different. So the formula for the variance of the population is here. We take every single value, we subtract the expected value, and we divide by the number of the population, capital N. If we take the square root of the variance, we will have the standard deviation. Which means, if we take those numbers here, 0, 2, 2, 4, 3, 6, 6, 10, 7, and 10, first, the arithmetic mean, x bar, is going to be 5. And then, so provided that this is the population, that we're living on a small island with only 10 different people, and it's going to be the monthly income, for example. Yes, the monthly income in $1,000 per person. So, if that is the population, we need to calculate the population variance using this way: 0 minus the arithmetic mean and the square, of course, and so forth until every single number is calculated, and we take 10 minus 5 to the power of 2 and we divide by 10. We divide by the number of people here on this island, the total number of population, which means the variance is 10.4. And now, careful, if we're talking about dollars, like this is a dollar amount, this is dollar amount, and so on, the variance is going to be in square dollars. Keep this in mind. This is very important. It's the dimension is, to put it this way, wrong. Or let's better put it this way, the dimension is not understandable. If we're talking about money, it's going to be square money. So that's the reason why we draw the root, why we calculate the square root here with the variance. With a variance of 10.4, we get a standard deviation of the population with 3.2249. This again is dollars. This again is the real dimension, or the good dimension, the correct dimension, the same dimension as the values themselves, whereas this is the dimension squared. Now, that was the population variance. Talking about the sample variance, if we drew a sample, and this would be the sample, we'd have to calculate in a different way. We'd have to calculate not by the size, but by the size minus 1. So the sample size, n, minus 1, is put here, and then, again, 0 minus 5, and so forth, divided by 9. That's the one and only difference between the population variance and the sample variance. Divided by 9 gives us 11.56 with a standard deviation of 3.399. So that's very important to understand. We have two different types of variance. We have two different types of standard deviation. That's it for now. I'm Daniel Lambert. Thanks for watching. Thank you for listening.